What's good? It's Hustle Podcast. It's your boy Ben Honcho, and I
And your
got a
boy,
special guest.
it's your boy, little CJ.
And we're about to talk about the playoffs, week 1. So let's start it off. So if y'all didn't know or not, all 3 games ended with a final 2-minute touchdowns, and every game ended with somebody with a victory in the 2 minutes of the game. 3 winners. We got the Rams, the Bears, and the Bills, clinching at the last second with a late win. So we'll start with the first game of the night of the weekend. It was the Rams and the Panthers. Rams had 34, Panthers had 31. It was a tight back and forth affair where Stafford hit Colby Parkinson's for a go-ahead touchdown just in 38 seconds left of the game. I mean, we already know what Stafford can bring to the table when it comes to quarterback quality. He's had the drive, he had the hunger, he have the team that can lead to a victory and possibly another Super Bowl ring for Mr. Stafford and the Rams. Ain't nothing we can really say bad about Mr. Bryce Young. He showed that he can go at the level of a Stafford and go back at the back, and then he put the playoffs for the Panthers. It might not have been them going into the divisional round, but they made an appearance in the playoffs. The last time they made an appearance in the playoffs, it was Mr. Cam Newton was playing. So Bryce Young, I can see him being the quarterback for the Panthers for years to come. So yeah, he has a big future ahead. All right, little CJ, we gonna start you off with the Bears and the Packer game. I think that you want to do, right? Bears and the Packer game. You hear me?
All right, we about to get started with this right now. So we finna talk about this right now, which is gonna be how the Houston Texans cruise to the first ever road playoff wins, dominating the Steelers 3-6. Thanks to the powerful defense performance, they'll face the New England Patriots next in the divisional round.
Well, nothing that I can really say about the Texans, man. They got a good defense, a good offense, but they're really led by their defense. And the fact that Aaron Rodgers didn't get any touchdowns and they make any big plays for that game, that shows the defense of the Texans. I don't know what it can lead to Drake May, because Drake May is a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong. He is the best quarterback right now in the league. But I don't know if he got the experience to go against a defense like that. And can he get the ball in the backfield to Stephon Diggs or any of his other receivers and tight ends? The thing about CJ Stroud, he's a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong, he's a good quarterback, but he's more led by his defense. He had a couple fumbles in that game, and the Steelers could have picked off of that and get a couple of points and possibly won that game. But the defense of Texans helped him basically skip past and run off with a win and a victory. Not because he was good that game, it's because the defense helped him win that game. Remember, defense win games, never offense. If you got a good defense, you win a game. Offense too, but mostly defense to stop the other team from making a good drive. Now we about to talk about San Francisco and the Eagles. Going into it, I really thought the Eagles were going to win that game, but it showed that Jalen Hurts choked once again in this season and took out his whole team out the playoffs. It's unacceptable. You went from winning the Super Bowl last year to choking the first round and bring the first round out team. That's impossible. CJ, what do you got to say about this game?
All right, well, what I'm about to say right now is like the San Francisco 49ers. Sorry. Now, upset the Philadelphia Eagles, right? So what I gotta say about that game is like it was a pretty good game though. We're gonna start by saying that, but there's ups and downs about that game as well that we have to that we want to give our opinions on.
Right. I feel like Jalen Hurts cannot make a drive good enough anymore to get his team to the Super Bowl once again. And he was good last year. He was tremendous. They was okay in the regular season this year, but the playoffs, like, okay, they lost Jay Kittle in the first half of the game. Lost one of their best tight ends, and he still Brock Purdy still found a way to get a victory for his team and made them go to the second round, the divisional round of the playoffs. That's tremendous, but they got to go against Seahawks the night. I mean, not the night. Is it the night? Yeah, the night. And last record, the last time they fought or ever played the Seahawks, they only scored 3 points. So hopefully Brock Purdy and his team put on a game tonight and get another victory and go to the championship round and possibly go to the Super Bowl. Yeah. So that's my takeaway from the game. Jalen Hurts need to get himself together and get his team, and the coaches need to get their team back to where they were last year for the Super Bowl. So hopefully playoffs next year they be ready and they be on it and get back to the Super Bowl and hopefully win again another Super Bowl there. So yeah, that's pretty much the takeaway of that game. So yeah, we'll keep our eyes on the news of AJ Brown because it looked like he's frustrated with his team, and after he had an altercation with his coach on the sidelines, I don't know if he's gonna even play with the Eagles this year. So they got to find a good wide receiver, good as AJ Brown. So Jalen Hurts can have somebody to give the ball to on the backfield. So yeah, and make a perfect drive. So yeah, that's pretty much what I took away from that game. And we'll keep you all updated on the AJ Brown news if more come out. So yeah.
So what we got here for the divisional rounds. This later on this week will be Saturday, January 17th. The Bills versus the Broncos is for what I see right now. And the 49ers versus the Seahawks. Sunday, January 18th, the Texans versus the Patriots. Then the Rams versus the Bears. We'll have some preview of all 4 games as the weekend gets closer.
All right, so today we got the San Francisco 49ers versus the Seahawks. And tonight we got another big game, the Bills and the Broncos in the divisional round. Josh Allen showed that he can really come through last week. And we forgot to talk about the Jaguar and Bills match. That was a fantastic match. And Travis Hunter this year, he wasn't able to really play this year at all. Hopefully we can see more of him next year because he wasn't in the playoffs at all. And I'm pretty sure he would have done a good job. Travis Lawrence really showed that he can really make his A game in that game, but the last play of the game for him really messed it up. He got a interception, and after that, they was able to nail it because that's the thing about these two teams. They use all their timeouts out of panic before the first. You gotta wait. You gotta use your timeouts in a very smart way because you only get 3 timeouts every half. I feel like that really messed up the game because they used all their timeouts. And that interception from the other team really messed up the game for them. But the divisional round, we got the Bills and the Broncos tonight. Actually at 4:30, I'm assuming today. Well, the Bills and the Broncos gonna be a fantastic match. Boldness is pretty good. Josh Allen is very good. But that defense of the Broncos will really probably mess up Josh Allen today, because they're going to bring the heat to that quarterback today, because they bring heat. The defense bring heat, really. If I had a suggestion, they'd probably be able to be doing more running game today than anything. But yeah, the defense on the Broncos is very good. Bo Dallas is tremendous this season. But the thing about this team, they really skip away all season. They've been just skipping away with they almost lose, but they skip away by a field goal or a last minute touchdown. I think the Bills gonna really bring it tonight, but I think Broncos going to the championship round. Seahawks in San Francisco. That's gonna be a good match. Brock Purdy. They said questionable about Sam Darnold tonight. So if that come into play and Sam Darnold not able to play, we're looking at another possibly San Francisco, and I'll say that San Francisco and the Bears in the championship round. And so, CJ, what do you think about, like, what's your narrative of this game right here? What's your prediction and narrative of this game we're about to see this weekend?
All right. Well, my prediction for the Broncos and the Bills game. So this one is gonna be shaping up to be a tight competitive battle. The Broncos come in with home field advantage, elite defense, and a strong pressure. So while the Bills lean on the playoff experience with Josh Allen. That's Josh Allen. Sorry about that, everybody. I just might was going on, but we're going to continue with this. Well, we're going to do my predictions here. Well, the score predictions for me is the Bills will be 30 and the Broncos will be 24. So that's my prediction. My prediction will be the Bills will be going home with the win. So give us your predictions on how the score will look like in this game.
All right, the score. My score prediction will be very high for the Bills and the Broncos. I can see at least 28 the 35 scoring Broncos win. I can really see Brock Purdy really showing his A game tonight against the Seahawks. I could really see him going high numbers tonight. I can see Brock Purdy and his team at least 28 and Seahawks like 16 or 14. I can really see that this tonight. Sam Darnold not playing tonight, but we'll keep y'all updated on that too. Actually, we'll give y'all a review of the rundown. We'll give you a review for the divisional round. So yeah, I can really see high points tonight. we'll give y'all a review for the next before the next divisional games come out tomorrow. We'll try to give y'all a review of the day's division round prior tomorrow. I know this is a late review for the first wild card round for the first week of the playoffs, but we're gonna try to be good on our posting on YouTube. Y'all can like and subscribe. Just try to get these like and subscribe. Try to get our views up at least 1,000 before next week. Cause we really want to make this podcast the best podcast on sports or anything individual. We're gonna do more stuff. We're gonna talk about dating advice, WWE, NBA playoffs, NBA in general. We'll be talking about just reviews of shows like One Piece, live actions coming out in a couple more months. I will be doing that with we will be having new people on our podcast. So we're gonna have new members getting added on our podcast shortly. And I just want y'all to like and subscribe and just tell us what y'all want to see from us. And because we really like doing this, and I'm having a lot of fun doing this. So yeah. So it's been Honcho, and if CJ got anything else, he could take us off and end this video. CJ.
All right, guys, that is be it. We're gonna wrap everything up for the podcast here, and just put in the comment section down below what other things you want us to see us talk about here on the podcast. This is the Hustle Table. This is me, CJ.
It's been Honcho,
and we're signing out. See you till next time.